When we thought of addiction in the past, we imagined hard substance abuse or even sexual addiction. But are your device screens the first and last things you see every day? Do you break into a cold sweat when your batteries run down? Could you be in need of digital detox?
Last year, our report Digital Cocaine drew together the latest neuroscience, equating the effects of extended digital task switching to the effects of cocaine on the brain. Technology and education specialist Dr. Craig Blewett teaches ways to challenge addictive screen use.
You sleep 7 hours a day. You're spending 9 hours a day on technology. You see that? You spend more time on your tech than you do sleeping. You'd rather not sleep.
With a PhD on the use of Facebook for learning, Craig trains schools to let kids create instead of consume.
Do you sometimes feel that you're fighting against time because, of course, new applications and new platforms are being developed all the time?
The Collins Dictionary word of the year for last year was binge watching. That basically refers to sitting in front of your TV, Netflix or whatever it is, and watching an entire season. So the desire for people just to consume is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We have a problem with learners who are possibly hard to keep their attention. Whereas we used to medicate them with chemical tablets, we're now going to try and medicate them with silicon tablets. That's not working. Simply putting technology in front of a learner and assuming they're going to know how to use it effectively, or even the teacher's going to know how to use it effectively, that's not helping.
What exactly is motivational enhancement therapy?
Rather than taking the addiction and focusing on that, you rather focus on the positive side of things. You try and say, well, where would we like to be? What would we like to be doing? And what would we like to become? You create motivation. So the motivation is, imagine if you could have your own YouTube video, your own channel. Would you like to do that? And you're creating motivations. At the end of the day, when you've read 5,000 posts, you don't have anything. But when you've put in some energy to make something, it's still there.
Ahead of the e-rollout curve, Westville Girls High is clear on what should be put in place alongside screens to survive the big switch on.
My parents, they limit where internet usage goes. Facebook accounts, Twitter accounts, I'm not allowed to have those. I'm only allowed to use my phone probably 1 or 2 hours a day.
When you're having fun and when you're active and when you're actually moving, then technology kind of like disappears and it doesn't matter.
There is some quite clever software that is around that allows you to limit and control the amount of time your children are spending online. They're not the solution. You know, my worry is when we put those things in, we think, well, I've dealt with it, the kids are okay. Concerned parents are doing things in the right way. Concerned teachers is the solution to these things.